Hello guys, a very good morning to all of you. So today we will discuss about the exercise section of matrices from the book A Classbook of Mathematics. So আজি আমি ডিসকাস কৰিবলৈ গৈছো দুটা problem from the exercise of matrices. That is, the first question is construct a 3x4 matrix AHSEC. So basically a matrix is represented by this symbol. So the symbol AHSEC is the element of the matrix. So the matrix is also represented by this symbol. So this element is written in this box form or in this bracket form. So it represents a matrix. So we have to form a 3x4 matrix where AHSEC equal half of modulus of minus 3 into I plus z. Here we are given AHSEC equal 1 by 2 into modulus of minus 3i plus z. So the elements are in the form this. So jodi eta element AHSEC eta matrix or kiba definition dia thake elements to jodi kiba definition dia thake tar pora matrix to form koribo pari. So amak form kobole koise 3x4 matrix. That means jot row number hobo 3ta aru column number hobo 4. Order of a matrix is written as m by n. It is read as m by n and written as m cross n, where the first entity represents number of rows and the second one represents number of columns. So you have to remember this thing. Prothom term to ki bujai number of rows harir সংখ্যা aru second entity to bujai number of columns. That means স্তম্ভৰ সংখ্যা. So etu hoise order of a matrix. So amak etia koise je 3/4. That means amak harir সংখ্যা dia ase 3ta aru columnor that means স্তম্ভৰ সংখ্যা dia ase 4. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then please do subscribe to my channel and also share the video link to your friends. So session to start korobo. So our very first question is that we are given the matrix elements definition. That is, AHSEC is given as half of minus 3i plus z. Here I and z represents, here I equal 1, 2 up to n and z equal 1, 2 up to m. I represents the number of rows and z represents the number of columns. Since this is a we have to form a 3x4 matrix. যেহেতু আমাক এটা 3x4 matrix form কৰিব কৈছে গতিকে আমি লম যে let the matrix be, suppose the matrix is capital A. Since this is 3x4, we have 3 rows and 4 columns. So you can see here we have 3 rows. The horizontal line of elements is called rows and the vertical line of elements is called columns. In the first class of matrices, I have already discussed that horizontal line of elements is called a row of the matrix and a vertical line of elements is called column of the matrix. So here we have 3 rows. So the number of rows শাৰীৰ সংখ্যা প্ৰথমতে লিখা হয় অৰ্ডাৰটো so number of rows 3 and columns স্তম্ভৰ সংখ্যা 4টা এটা দুটা তিনি 4টা so the order of this matrix will be 3 by 4 now so the elements will be like A11 A11 this element is in the first row and in the first column so this is A11 and the second element which is in the first row but in the second column so it is written as A12 and so on. I write the numbers. The second row প্রথম element to লিখা হব A21 A22 A23 up to A24 similarly A31 A32 A33 A34 right যেহেতু our order to deal with the number of rows 3 and number of columns 4 therefore here I goes from 1 to here yet about 1 or 3 logos yet about 3 and yet about 4 0 value 4 logos because the second term is there so 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 and the last row 1 2 3 4 but I value only 3 logos so I takes the value 1 2 and 3 and Z takes the value 1 2 3 and 4 now we are given that Aij equal half of modulus of minus 3i plus Z therefore we find the values of these elements of the matrix A11 will be আমি I আৰু Z ঠাইত 1 on put কৰিব লাগিব that means for I equal 1 and Z equal 1 so the modulus sign here minus 3 into 1 plus Z means 1 so the value will be half into now minus 3 plus 1 it will be minus 2 but modulus sign gets positive therefore it is plus 2 half into plus 2 means plus 1 so the first value of this matrix will be 1 now A12 so elements kini ene dhoroner hobo A12 equal half A13 equal 0 up to A34 equal 5 by 2 I am just putting the values of I and Z so I আৰু Z value kini put kori কাৰণ আমি জানো যে ইয়াত এলিমেন্টস খিনি A11 ৰ পৰা A34 লৈকে আছে সো I আৰু Z ভ্যালু খিনি এই গিভেন ডেফিনেশনত পুট কৰি আমি এলিমেন্টস খিনি উলিয়াই ললো সো 3/4 ম্যাট্ৰিক্সটো আমাৰ এতিয়া ফৰ্ম হৈ যায় সো ইয়ালৈকে চাই লোৱা well I hope you are understanding now the matrix will be therefore the matrix will be A equal now just put the values of these elements A11 means 1 A12 means half A13 means 0 A14 means half now A21 means so the matrix is this 1 half 0 half 5 by 2 2 3 by 2 1 4 7 by 2 3 5 by 2 and this is of order 3 by 4 so the final answer to this question number 1 is this matrix so it's very easy and simple I hope this is all clear to you now move to the question number 2 so question number 2 we have what are the possible orders of a matrix so this should be X what are the possible orders of a matrix having 24 elements and the next part what if it has 13 elements instead of 24 প্ৰশ্নটো দিয়া হৈছে যে যদি এটা ম্যাট্ৰিক্সৰ 24টা এলিমেন্ট থাকে তেন্তে সেই ম্যাট্ৰিক্সটোৰ পসিবল অৰ্ডাৰ কিমানটা হ'ব পাৰে যদি ম্যাট্ৰিক্সটো 24টা এলিমেন্ট নাথাকি 13টা এলিমেন্ট থাকিলে হয় তেতিয়া ম্যাট্ৰিক্সটোৰ অৰ্ডাৰ কেনেকৈ হ'লহেঁতেন সো এই কোৱেশ্চনটো এটা ইজি কোৱেশ্চন সো লেটস সি So 1 is done. Now question number 2 solution. What are the possible orders of a matrix having 24 elements? Since the matrix has 24 elements, so the possible orders are so we all know that order of a matrix is denoted by m by n, where m represents number of rows and n represents number of columns. That means m2 hoise harir সংখ্যা আৰু n2 hoise স্তম্ভৰ সংখ্যা. Now প্ৰথম ক্লাছত মই কৈছিলো যে এটা মেট্ৰিক্সৰ অৰ্ডাৰ উলিয়াবলৈ হলে আমি কি কৰিব লাগে, জাস্ট number of row or number of columns multiply কৰি দিলে হ'ল. ইহঁতৰ মাল্টিপ্লিকেশনৰ ভ্যালুটোৱে হ'ব number of elements in that matrix. So number of elements in a matrix is nothing but multiplication of number of rows and number of columns. So here we have 24 elements. So the values would be, so it represents that number of rows and number of columns and their multiplication is 24. So if we factorize 24, then we get the orders, right? So first of all, 24 or factorization kenaka hobo, prothom kotha hol 1 into 24 is always gives 24. 2 into 12 gives 24, right? 3 into 8 also gives 24. 4 into 6 always gives 24. Now reverse the orders, because in a matrix we all know if in a matrix the order is 1 by 2 and there is another matrix that is of 2 by 1, these are not equal. 2 cross 1 matrix a two different matrix or 1 cross 2 matrix a two different matrix. So ইয়াত মই কি কৰিম, 24 into 1, 12 into 2, 8 into 3, last 6 into 4. Since 24 into 1 equal 24, 2 into 12 equal 24, 3 into 8 equal 24. Similarly, 4 into 6 gives 24. Therefore, all these could be the possible orders of a matrix having 24 elements. মই আকৌ ৰিপিট কৰি দিছোঁ, we all know that এটা মেট্ৰিক্সৰ অৰ্ডাৰ জানিবলৈ হ'লে মেট্ৰিক্সটোৰ নাম্বাৰ অফ rows আৰু নাম্বাৰ অফ কলমছ জানিব লাগিব, আৰু টোটেল নাম্বাৰ অফ এলিমেণ্টছ ইন that matrix is equal product of this number of rows and number of columns. Since we are given the total number of elements in the matrix, that is 24, that means 24 should be equal to m by n. Now 24 যদি factorize কৰো মই পাম যে 1 into 24 up to 4 into 6. So এইখিনিয়ে হ'ব possible orders of this matrix having 24 elements. So the answer is 1 by 24 and its reverse 24 by 1, 2 by 12, 12 by 2, 3 by 8, 8 by 3, 4 by 6 and 6 by 4. So these are all the possible orders of this matrix. I hope this question is also clear to you. Now in the next part we are asked that what if it has 13 elements instead of 24? যদি 14টা এলিমেন্টৰ যদি 24টা এলিমেন্টৰ হলনি যদি ম্যাট্ৰিক্সত 13টা এলিমেন্ট থাকিলে হয় তেতিয়া possible order কি হ'ল আছে we have total number of elements equal 13. Now it's very simple because 13 is a prime number and its factorization gives 1 into 13 and 13 into 1 only. So the possible order of this matrix having 13 elements are 1 by 13 and 13 by 1. So the possible orders so this is done. A question just base hoy just related to basic of matrices aru class part 1 aru part 2 already moi discuss korisu basics of matrices. So order keneke uliabo pari, number of elements in a matrix kenekoi ami gom pabo paru. So ekhini pot base kori ei duta question kora hoise. So moi hobo ekhini hokole buji paise aru jodi he bujane please comment kori janabo. Again, I would like to repeat that if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then please do subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon. So, azilay ahu. Thank you for watching this video.